Hello, everyone. I was here last year also, and our team this year has changed. So when you do business in the internet industry, I think the only constant thing that doesn't change is the change itself. And we live in a very fast-paced world, and adaptability is the most crucial surviving tool that a company can have. And today there are more things connected to internet than the number of people in the world. And every day we are witnessing the evolution of the internet and see how it changes the way we work, we live, we play, and we just eat. So in 2001, when me and my partners decided to start our online food delivery business in Turkey, the internet penetration was very low, and there was no online food delivery culture back then. Looking back at it, our vision to start our business came from the urge of the change itself as well. And we wanted to change the way people think and order food. As one of the first .com companies in Turkey, Yemek Sepeti has created and shaped Turkish online food delivery culture for the last 14 years. And in 2006, with increased internet penetration and infrastructure in the country, we also started to have our share from the cake. When I look at the inflection points, it's in 2011 when the big companies started to place themselves as e-commerce players that made the browsers of internet turn into buyers from the internet. And the e-commerce volume in Turkey grew from $500 million in 2005 to $15 billion in 2012, and is expected to grow up to more than $30 billion in 2015. So for a company of 14 years also, our yearly growth is still about 50% in Turkey, and we believe the best part is still yet to come. So how Yemek Sepeti works? Yemek Sepeti is a marketplace for the restaurants and the end users, like you guys have Just Eat here, Delivery Hero, the Grab and Seamless in the United States. So it's a convenient way of ordering food online, which brings the users, the internet users, and the restaurants together. You can check the restaurants' menus, prices, promotions, and delivery areas through our website. And among the thousands of restaurants we work with, you may choose whichever is convenient for you and place your order online and pay with the payment method you prefer. There is also a lot of user-generated content, such as the ratings and comments about the restaurants, and each restaurant's delivery service based on its speed, service, and taste. So some numbers about Yemek Sepeti, how big we are. We founded Yemek Sepeti back in 2001 with a small team of 4 co-founders. Currently, we are a company of more than 300 people. When you include the other country operations as well, it exceeded 400. And in Turkey, we operate like more than 85,000 orders daily and work with over 10,000 restaurants spread across 61 cities. And we also operate in United Arab Emirates, Oman, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Lebanon, Greece, and recently in Jordan. So today's businesses complain about how hard it is to plan for the next phase when the future looks so fluid and abstract. But like nature, companies have always had to adapt to their environment to stay alive and relevant. And for our own line of business, there are 2 necessary fields for adaptation, which is the societal needs and the technology. So we knew that for Turkey, our model back at the year 2001 was ahead of its time. However, picking up and foreseeing the trends before they get massive not only gave us the first mover advantage, but also made us prepared for the upcoming changes. We know that first user experience is very important. In a world where our needs change as fast as technology does, we had to adapt. And range of our restaurants and service areas, user-friendliness of our website, the performance of our mobile applications, variety of the payment options, and our customer relations quality, they are all in constant improvement. For example, when we first launched our online payment option 10 years ago, everyone was skeptical about it, but now we process more than 5,000 orders daily. And looking at the mobile app back in 2010, today the ratio of the mobile versus web orders is almost 50-50, and the mobile app usage is rising drastically each week. Discount options were also very important for the customer satisfaction. Our strategic partnership with Coca-Cola we provided more than like 4 million TL worth of discount to our users. And right now, when you browse our website in Turkey, you can find more than 20,000 different discounted menus available for the end users. When we talk about the change, I think another important issue is that how your team copes with change. In Yemeksepeti, we believe in innovation a lot, and we try to embed it into our corporate culture. So innovation culture sustains innovation as a way of operation rather than a sporadic process. We always welcome different points of view, different perspectives, and seek new ideas and technologies to foster our products and services. So in 2012, which was also an important inflection point, we received a $44 million investment from growth equity firm, General Atlantic. And this investment still counts as one of the milestone events in the Turkish internet ecosystem. And powered by this, we started to enter new markets in the Middle East with our international brand, foodonclick.com. Right now, we operate in 6 MENA countries. Unlike many other business models online, we believe our business model needs to be more local because food is local. We were lucky with the MENA region because just like in Turkey, our growth in the Middle East is fueled by pillars such as the growth in food delivery markets, increasing internet penetration and mobile penetration, and young and tech-savvy population. These factors led to an amazing track record for Food on Click for so far 170% growth year on year. Each country requires a different approach and local solutions for a successful business. For example, while expanding in the region, we had to switch to Arabic, which is really difficult, by the way, hire local customer services, learn completely new set of skills, differentiate the main product with UX, and alter the way user communication operates according to the needs of the region. So cultural adaptation was the objective here. Hence, we will continue our global expansion with acquisitions rather than starting from the scratch. In Turkey also, we want to be the first brand people recall when the word food is mentioned. So we have papyon.com for reservations, lokum.com for ordering. It's an e-commerce site to discover the local tastes. irmik.com is a B2B private shopping model, and yemek.com is a content portal, everything about food. So the internet is just a few decades old, but that short span of time, it's experienced significant changes. So what's next? As Yemeksepeti, we consider that change as an opportunity and a challenge, but not as a trend. There's a significant shift from offline to online in any area of business, from traveling to banking, from retail shopping to food delivery today. And far too many companies are afraid to adapt to new circumstances out of a devotion to the old status quo. However, earning the first $1 billion race is entirely different now. When you look at the well-known brands like Prada, Nike, it took them like 100 years, 25 years to reach that point, whereas you see with the new companies like Instagram and Pinterest reaching that point in a couple of years. So in the beginning of my speech, I compared nature and businesses regarding how they both need to conform and evolve in order to survive. The father of evolution, Charles Darwin, said it's not the strongest of the species that survives, nor the most intelligent that survives. It's the one that is most adaptable to change. So we cannot change the direction of the wind, but as Yemeksepeti, our ship will always sail in the wind of change, both locally and right now, hopefully, globally. Thank you.